Greetings. I'd like to tell you a little bit about this channel. Jesus said, love the Lord your God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself. We've all heard that. Have we really thought about that? How that applies to us? Those two commands point towards something that is so foundational. What is that? It's right relationship. Right relationship with God. Right relationship with yourself. And right relationship with others. That is what a well-ordered life is truly built on. But a fallen world does not naturally move people toward that kind of order. It trains people towards distraction, towards reactivity, towards impulse, pride, fear, tribalism. We see a lot of that today. Shallow attention. And if you pay attention long enough, you start seeing the effects of this fallenness everywhere. People become easier to provoke. Conversations collapse quickly. Relationships fracture over what? Politics, ideology, resentment, and ego. Ego and all these issues is a common thread. People increasingly live in reaction rather than in reflection, or even having the ability to reflect, which requires pausing, right? And over time, if a person is not deliberate about what shapes them, people begin absorbing the very patterns that they claim to resist. That's one of the critical ideas that's behind this channel. Human beings are always being formed by something. The question is, what is forming you? Because the fallen world does not simply create suffering around you. It's not just around you. It constantly offers false guides for attention, identity, desire, and behaviors. And what does this mean? People gradually become what they repeatedly attend to. That is not just a spiritual idea. It is increasingly confirmed by neuroscience. The brain changes through repetition. What you repeatedly practice strengthens. What you repeatedly focus on becomes easier and easier to return to. Your attention trains perception. Perception shapes your behavior. Behavior shapes character, and character shapes the direction of a life, your life. That means wisdom is not merely about knowing the right ideas. So what do I mean by that? It is about learning how to orient your attention, behavior, and relationships toward what is true. That is why Scripture matters so deeply. Scripture does not merely give information. It reorders the mind. It repeatedly calls people away from resentment, pride, impulsivity, fear, self-deception, emotional reactivity. It moves it back toward truth, humility, which is not the same as modesty. Humility really requires some openness and courage. It turns it back towards steadiness, discipline, wisdom, and, of course, right relationship. Not because human beings are fragile, but because human beings are formable. Let that sink in. Formable. We are formed, molded by the things around us. Think of it. We're in a fallen world. People become what they repeatedly practice. And most people underestimate how much modern life trains the nervous system towards fragmentation, distraction, and reaction. So this channel exists to push against that. Not through outrage, not through escapism, not through shallow positivity, but through deliberate formation. That's why I bring together Christian faith, neuroscience, psychotherapy, prayer, and practical formation tools. Because people need more than inspiration. They need orientation. They need action steps. Neuroscience helps explain how patterns become automatic. Psychotherapy provides practical methods. That's what we need, practical methods to stay steadfast for interrupting and retraining those patterns. Prayer interrupts automaticity and reorients attention towards what is true. And Christian faith ultimately provides the North Star that holds everything together. What is the purpose? What is your purpose? What is life all about? These are really big questions, and Christian faith ties that all together. Because without a stable orientation toward truth, people drift. People have so much angst these days, anxiety, purposelessness that is just aching them, aching their hearts. And drifting is the consequence. A person who never learns to govern attention becomes easily manipulated. A person who never disciplines emotional reactions becomes controlled by them. A person who never deliberately forms character, I'm saying this again, deliberately forms character, eventually becomes shaped by appetite, culture, pressure, and impulse. So what does this mean? It means a wise life does not happen accidentally. It requires deliberate practice. And that can start with good parenting. But even if you haven't had good parenting and you reached adulthood, or almost reached adulthood, you can start choosing the path that you're on in a very deliberate way. With deliberate attention, deliberate orientation. That is one of the deepest themes running through Scripture. Be transformed. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Do not be conformed to the patterns of this world. Those are formation statements. They are warnings about what happens when attention and behavior are left ungoverned. And they are invitations toward a different kind of life. A more grounded life, a more disciplined life, a more rightly ordered life, a more purposeful life. That's what we're all yearning for. We're yearning for this right relationship and purpose. That is what this channel explores. Not perfection, not emotional fragility, but how people become wiser, steadier, more disciplined, more truthful, and more capable of right relationship in the middle of a fallen world. Because whether people realize it or not, they are always becoming someone. The question is, who are they becoming? Thanks for watching.